beautiful soul. Welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Welcome if you're new to the channel. I hope you're having a good day, good morning, afternoon, evening, wherever this finds you. Thank you for being here. My name is Christine. Welcome to another All Signs Tarot. All Signs Love Tarot. All Signs Love Reading. And as is pretty much always the case here at the Tarot Closet, channeled love messages from your person, messages from their higher self. Let's take a look at the energy coming in. Whoa, it's the Three of Swords and Justice. Somebody needs to, so it's a reversal energy here. Somebody needs to apologize. Somebody needs to make something right. Some double Libra energy here. Three of Swords, Saturn and Libra, and it's really a reversal energy for me. It's around an apology. And Justice, Libra and Venus, connected to the heart chakra. Somebody needs to be honest and somebody needs to make something right here. The apology is extremely clear. What's going on? This is a reading where we're going into their feelings for you, their intentions. How do you feel? What's going on in everybody's mind or somebody in particular? Is anyone making a move? Next steps? Current energy in this connection. Let's continue checking out what is going on. The Hierophant is here, coming with the Five of Wands. So it is really clear to me. Major Arcana energy, Taurus, Divine Masculine energy. The bigger picture, coming here with our Five of Wands, Saturn, which can slow some things down in Leo, that there is some interference around this connection. Now that can be coming from oneself, you could say. So somebody sort of battling it out with themselves in terms of how things, the differences in how you saw things going. But it can also be around other contracts, relationships, partnerships, which can be romantic, but it can also be not romantic. You know, other people's expectations, things needing to go a certain way, cultural, religious differences. This is a card of contracts, partnerships. It's a long-term energy. It's slow-moving. And I also just want to validate that sometimes it can be around some like kind of paperwork, you know, being sorted out. We saw Justice. We saw the Three of Swords coming in reverse for me. So somebody needs to make something right. Apologize. Be honest. And it's definitely connecting to that Hierophant energy. All the playlists are linked in the video description. All Signs Tarot, Love Tarot, all 12 zodiac signs, twin flame readings, which are back, by the way. Feel free to explore. Let's continue. Thank you again for being here at the Tarot Closet. Thank you, Spirit Guides, Angels, and Ancestors. Please show us what else we need to see. Please show us the cards. Aho. Six of Cups in reverse. Page of Wands in reverse. Page of Swords in reverse. The Ten of Cups in the upright, right where their energy is quite strong. Okay. So that Justice energy coming in with the apology with this person from the past, you maybe are not even expecting it. Six of Cups in reverse. Sun and Scorpio energy. Our Page of Wands in reverse. Kind of like some immature energy in terms of moving forward. And the Page of Swords in reverse. So a little bit of fear around that. Now, there's definitely an energy around this person that really needs to make some things right here that they haven't. Are you expecting this? You might not be. And I want to validate if this is someone you can see at some kind of event. Yeah. They are appearing or they will be there. Okay. Wow. So this is somebody who I feel like did not respond properly back when, and they still haven't. And that's something that is coming in. Bigger picture energy, the Star in reverse, connected to our Six of Cups in reverse, the catty corner energy here. And it's just a really strong validation for me of the weight of somebody not responding. Now, we could be looking at some immature energy connected directly to chronological age, but that's not necessarily the case. I just feel like it's more around the behavior. Yeah. Ace of Swords, also in the upright, connected directly here with our Ace of Wands in the upright. So yeah, the communication is here. It is kind of it's definitely a not expecting it kind of energy. For those of you that can see each other, I have to tell you, there's definitely an emotional there is an emotional conversation here on the table. And if it is in person and it's around that party, the gathering, the wedding, whatever that would be for you, it's going down. It's going down. And yeah, it might be including some kind of vice energy around this person. The Four of Cups is here. It's in reverse. The Moon in Cancer energy. And it's like, okay, this conversation, it has to happen at this point. It's connecting with the Ten of Wands, which is a pretty exhausting, sort of frustrating energy. It's like too much. What you're waiting for, again, you might not be expecting it, but it's connected to someone who I feel like knows that they need to make things right here. It's literally time, but it does feel like there's going to be some energy of some communication kind of going wonky. It's quite emotional. Yeah, and it definitely is connecting for me with the possibilities of, oh yeah, look, the Emperor in reverse. The possibilities of vice going on in that kind of celebratory atmosphere. Yep, the Four of Wands in the upright. Really a lot more validation in the opposite end of the Ten of Cups. Connected here with this person who you may have known for a really long time. Can also just feel that way. But there's this energy of what happened here in the past. And it's connected directly to the Emperor in reverse. Divine masculine energy, Mars and Aries. Just going to show you our Emperor here. You are watching the Tarot Closet reading. This Emperor is holding on here to the Ankh. It's in reversal. It's in reverse, excuse me. And that energy, the yin yang energy, divine feminine, divine masculine energy, that's an imbalance. The Emperor connected to the root chakra, and that's a lack of centered energy, a lack of balance. So there's definitely some immature energy and maybe even a vice around this person, perhaps something connected to justice. You could say maybe some kind of legal issues going on, whether it's connected to their life and money or other people, whatnot. It connects to what happened here. And it's also still an energy that's here of how they're coming in kind of sideways. It can be a lot of ego, some immature energy. And it is connected to the Page of Wands in reverse, which is more validation of that immature energy around moving toward you. So if you can see each other, it's like just maybe coming up to you at this gathering. If you cannot, I want to validate this energy in our Ace of Swords, that it is still kind of coming out of nowhere. Look at this jacked up victory wreath on the crown. The sword, transactional, clarity in the relationships, communication. That it can be around an SMS, text message, social media, email. Ace of Wands as well. Like, this is what I'm going to do. And again, coming in here with this, whether it's a moment of clarity or how long it's going on, is somebody that is just going to make the contact. Four of Wands energy, again, a validation, this reunion energy of being at something. So it could definitely still be a wedding, a party, a gathering where there's community that you both know. However, it's still not just, but it's still that reunion energy. So showing up for something, sending the message, making the call. The Knight of Pentacles in reverse, the Three of Swords is back. Here with the King of Pentacles, the Seven of Swords in reverse, connecting to the Three of Swords of what happened. And a very strong validation of this person not being honest, this running energy, coming in here to set things straight, to make things right, to make amends. Aquarius and Uranus energy. What did our Seven of Swords run from? Because it is a running energy. It's not being honest. And it's directly connecting to what happened here. So we're seeing this Three of Swords. And again, this is the second time we've seen it. So it's a validation of where things are. It's connecting right here with the Ten of Cups. It's also a validation that this conversation, this running into or intentionally, connecting with you energy is to make things right, is to apologize, and it feels very make or break. It's coming here with the King of Pentacles, one of four kings under our Emperor. This is a divine masculine energy. Virgo ruled by Mercury, holding on to the scepter, able to grow things. Look, the cloak covered in depiction of grapes, also just all around them, which is around new beginnings, things developing. You can see the castle behind, Schloss, as we say here in Austria. And that's both the journey you're on for me, as well as this particular journey in this card as they're holding on to this pentacle. So it's been passed from the Page of Pentacles in the upright, our messenger, to the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, who's been kind of stubborn. You can see the harness is not totally fastened. It's already a slow-moving energy, so in reverse, it's clear. And connecting to the Page of Wands in reverse, so around the movement. So it's both around what's been going on in the relationship, but there's a lot of humility in this particular horse for me, and that's also a validation around this making amends, making things right energy, which is really strong here today. King of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, Four of Wands, Ace of Wands, Ten of Cups. And I feel like I need to bring in some more. Are we looking at... Yeah, they're calling. And that's it. Are we looking at something more than making things right? Is this going to restart something? It's definitely a possibility. There is a new cycle here. That's not even a question for me. The Ten of Cups. Life together. So had you built a life together? Were you building it? Was it on the table? It's on the table, quite literally. And getting out of, if you are navigating a silence, or you're in a no contact situation, whatever the specific case is, it's like getting out of that energy and trying to have this conversation or this person for sure, which might be taking you again by surprise. But there is also an energy here of make or break if you're even hearing it out, because we do have that energy again of the Three of Swords, where things are, and the possibility that, yeah, okay, it's staying there, Ten of Wands down, Four of Cups in reverse. I don't want to have this conversation. That's really specific to you. But it is here. So the bottom of the deck is the Moon. Pisces energy also bringing in Cancer and Gemini. Look at the crustacean blocking the path between, and of course looking up at the Moon energy, which is connected to the tide, the emotions, and what's been hidden. There's a block here. This conversation, I feel like, is filled with intensity and emotional energy. Do we have every single page here? I think we might. Page of Pentacles. Page of Wands. Yeah. Page of Pentacles upright. Page of Cups in the upright. Page of Swords and the Wands both in reverse. Around the information, around what they need to make right here. This Page of Cups does connect me to what happened. Whatever happened here, there's a connection to that. There's definitely an emotional immaturity. It doesn't matter about age for me. It's here. Feelings. It's also around just the energy of coming in. Yep. Look at that. 8 of Swords. Kind of like an energy of putting ourselves there. Holding back. Jupiter and Gemini energy. The blindfold on the eyes that are everything's sort of tied. They're standing in this emotional energy. There's the Castle again. Around the communication, around this person needing to make things right. 9 of Swords. My gosh. Nope. Okay, it wants to go here. 9 of Swords, so 8 of Swords, 9 of Swords, so 6, 8, 9. 7. We have it all here. There's definitely a lot of conflicting energy here. They're not sleeping very well. I got to tell you, the emotions are all over the place, and they might even be in some vice energy. And that, I also want to validate if that's connecting to what happened here. It is here. It's time to have this conversation. It is make or break, whether you're expecting it or not, because there is an element of surprise, I feel. Maybe you know now, so I hope you see this or hear this before they reach out. The 6 of Swords, Mercury, and Aquarius energy. Like, it's time to have this conversation, make or break. Yeah, because also this 9 of Swords energy, you know, it's like not being able to sleep. It's really strongly connecting to this person for me, though. I want to tell you, this is somebody who knows they need to make things right. King of Swords in reverse. It's literally where we are at the moment. This is the lack of communication here. Gemini and Mercury energy. My throat chakra is going bonkers as I talk about it. 2 of our kings are here under our emperor who is here, who's not, it's not a very centered, grounded energy. And that's just super clear also with temperance here. Connected to the heart chakra. So if you're not expecting to see this person, your person, this someone here, prepare. If you know you're going to see them, prepare. Also for a possible message just showing up in your inbox or showing up on your phone, however you normally communicate, because there's some kind of triggering energy here. And by the way, it could be connected with an event that's coming up. And they want to make things right here. Okay, so the last cards coming in, and look, and the counterpart to our Hierophant is here. We saw the Hierophant coming in. Now we're seeing the counterpart, the High Priestess. Divine Feminine energy, Cancer energy. Super, super strong about what's being hidden here, being revealed. So some truth coming, for sure. Truth. Somebody making it right. Are you ready for the truth? You are, maybe you're not, but it's coming anyway. It's connecting directly to it coming. 10 of Wands. Those wands going down. Here it comes. 7 of Swords in reverse. Making amends. Coming here to be honest, because what's been hidden in the moon, the truth. And that energy around the High Priestess as well. In fact, it's look at the message came through and it wants to be your overall energy. Of what's being hidden, again, being revealed, but also that energy around the High Priestess of decisions, intuition, trusting your intuition, trusting yourself, your gut instincts. These are your guardian angels. And we do have Archangel Michael here, still here, although in reverse. This is connected to the heart chakra, and Archangel Michael specifically to the solar plexus chakra I do, and the throat chakra I speak, wanting to get everybody on the path to the truth, which hasn't happened yet. The Hermit, took the position where the High Priestess was, right in the middle of the Ten of Wands and the Seven of Swords in reverse. Very strong validation for me of where things are now. Virgo and Mercury energy, in where we go to get some clarity and truth. Thank you for being here at the Tarot Closet, by the way. I really appreciate it. You are watching the Tarot Closet reading. The Hermit, just shy of things coming to fruition, getting out of that energy, the spiritual illumination, like holding on to the staff, kind of like the thinking stick, the walking stick, and going into that Wheel of Fortune where there is a turning point. And that's the cycles of life. It's always going. So it's going to happen eventually. And it's just clear that it's getting out of this energy with the truth and bringing it. And a validation for me, too, of where things are around the two of you. The lack of communication and movement for some of you for a while. In particular with that King of Swords in reverse. A really strong validation of the no contact or the silence between you. But also a validation of where your person you're here for today, where they are, the energy that they are in, the thought, getting out of that, bringing the truth finally, ready or not, here they come. The Tarot Closet channeled love messages from your person, messages from their higher self. I regret letting you go. So there is some truth being revealed. You are my person too. And I watch you from afar. There's a triggering energy here, for sure, around this person. I lay awake at night worrying about us. And as I say that, and I watch you from afar, connects us with our Page of Swords who is here. So whether that's across the street, town, city, state, country, the world, it connected directly with our Nine of Swords, not really sleeping very well. And it came in right here with I lay awake at night worrying about us. You mean a lot to me. So there is an element, I got to tell you, in that justice we saw coming in of this person hoping that, that whether they're running into you or they're orchestrating it, they're strategizing, or they're trying to, because it's a little bit all over the place, of maybe it will make a difference for us. And maybe there is a path forward. You have free will. Your person has free will. The future is not fixed. Energies, outcomes, they can, they will, and they do, and they do change. So that's going to be up to you. I miss you so beeping much. I will always love you. Look, it's right here with the Nine of Swords and that message of laying awake worrying. Yeah, so something clearly went down here. This is an emotionally intense, very like make or break. I feel either it's like it's kind of reconciliation or closure energy. It's like either there's, that's it. It's staying there, or there's some movement. There is a new cycle and there is movement, but whether that's going beyond or not. Never doubt my love for you. You mean a lot to me. Here it is again. I really beeping miss you. They're totally in their head. Please forgive me. I can't sleep. It's almost like, too, as they bring it in and make it right and bring in the truth, justice, whether it's in person or via message, it landed right here on the Six of Swords. It's almost like, please don't go. So, like, don't walk away or don't leave forever. Whether you're on the phone or in person, I really regret. I regret how I left things. Yeah. I'm watching you from afar is here again. Now, it's going right here with the Four of Wands. So, again, I just want to validate that if it is in person at this event or wedding or party or whatever. Like, maybe you don't even notice they're there. But it's also really clear that there can be a distance here and it's watching through online. I trust the universe will bring us together. Yeah, and it's so hard not being in contact. Beautiful soul, that is your reading today. Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate it. Thank you for watching the Tarot Closet. Thank you for being here. I'm sending you love, light, and looking forward to seeing you at another love reading soon. Until next time.